They've been around for a long time. And some of them want the world back.
Some people believe if you talk about the Jinn, they will come to you.
Weird stuff is happening to us, Mom. I don't know if it's a prank, whether or not to believe these guys.
Come here.
They come generation after generation, looking for the prophesied one.
Oh, hey everybody. Hey. Welcome to Doomgoryum Report number 68. Brought to you by the guys from Doomgoryum's Horror Emporium. I am Axe Master.
Yes, you are.
And this is
Happy Wax.
Happy Wax. And he's happy.
I am.
He's happy. That's why we call him Happy Wax. And that's Jim. He's been loving that Pigeons t-shirt now for quite a while. He won't let us take it off.
No.
It's getting kind of difficult that way. I'm just not going to brush your teeth.
Yeah.
You crotchety old bastard. Okay. So, and tonight's episode number 67 is on a film from 2014 called, it's kind of a rare sort of movie in a way. It's called Jinn. And it's kind of a cool thing. It's a biblical...
I am here. Put off thy shoes from off thy feet.
Look! Look! There! Where he struck the river. It bleeds. The water turns to blood.
Sort of mythological...
Provide him with suitable weapons. Weapons of divine temper. A helmet, a shield, a sword.
Find and fulfill your destiny.
Let loose the last of the Titans.
How may a mortal man face and defeat the Kraken?
It wasn't what I was expecting.
Yeah,
for sure.
it's from director Ajmal Zahir Ahmad. He also wrote it. In the cast, we have Serinda Swan as Jasmine, Ray Park as Gabriel, William Atherton as Father Westhoff, Farhan Tahir as Ali, Dominic Raines as Sean, and anybody else in there? Did we just say anybody else?
There's a couple big names in there, though.
Yeah, there's a few other people in there, but I think we can probably... Walter Finian, I can't say it right. It's Fian as the Jinn himself. So we should put him in there.
But there were some big names there. I mean, the father was the from Die Hard, and then Farhan, what's his name? Farhan Tahir was the I said to you, remember him? The new Star Trek.
Right.
He was the original captain of the Enterprise before, at the very beginning of the movie.
Come here.
Yeah. But yeah, so there's a few semi quasi big names in there, but
yeah, has a little bit to do with them, like, you know. So it's kind of exotic.
Smiles, everyone, smiles.
So I wore my
like
exotic clothes to watch the movie tonight, even though it's a little cold outside. Yeah. So Jinn, 2014. I like this movie. I did like this movie. I thought it was kind of cool. And we were talking about at the end. We were talking about how it was filmed. It was like kind of 80-ish,
yes.
80s-ish. It was, but you don't really see that anymore. Like sets and dark atmosphere. Usually, it's kind of movies nowadays are sort of like in real time almost. But this was sort of setting up the old. It had an old school feel to it. The way they shot it.
Yeah, and like the best way for me to describe it would be when I was watching it. It had that demons feel to it.
true.
I just because there's lots of fog machine action going on, and just the wet streets, and I don't know, when I was watching it, it even had that European kind of a film type to it. I don't know. That's how it felt to me, anyways. And I liked it when I first.
It had an X-Files feel to me.
It's Mrs. Peacock. She's their mother.
Like, you know, the misty forest and all that. Like, it was like very, you know, I don't know.
They just had a different feel to it, which I think really helped this movie. But you know, there was a movie back, I can't remember when it came out, but it was back years and years ago, called Jinn, and it was. I always thought a Jinn was a genie. That's what I was expecting to see here.
That's what I was thinking too.
Was like a more modernized kind of a Genie movie, but it didn't turn out like that.
Deal with those a few times.
Yes. This didn't really happen. You know, and I'll tell you, I don't want to give anything away here, but when I thought the movie was going to be when she said she couldn't have a baby. I thought he was going to, like, you know, wish, and then
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, and then he'd have to give his soul, sort of thing. And but it didn't happen like that, and I was kind of relieved, and it turned out to be pretty damn good. And I mean, the special effects were cool. Even the opening scene was pretty cool, even though we didn't understand what the hell they were saying.
Oh, yeah.
But it was,
subtitles were in Yugoslavian or something.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that was Jesus fighting the...
Well, I think it was actually the character's grandfather now, because it said 1901. But so
did it say? Oh yes.
Yeah, and it was actually the guy that played the main character with long hair and a beard. Oh, yeah. So, so the epic battle with the Jinns has gone on. The idea is that there are three basic creatures that inhabit our world: humans made of clay, angels made of light, and the Jinn, which is made of fire.
Man made of clay, angels made of light, and a third made of fire.
So, and the Jinns are pissed off because they're evil, folks.
Yeah, because
and what do we do down here? You want to tell them? We fight evil. That's what we do, right?
Yeah.
So,
So basically, they ruled the planet for a long time, and then they got pushed aside, and we took over, and now they kind of want their...
Yeah.
That's the premise of the movie.
Don't mess with the Jinn.
No.
I don't know. It didn't seem to get high ratings on IMDb, but I liked it. It was cool.
I liked it just for the way it was filmed.
Yeah.
You don't see movies like that now.
Reminded me of the Saturday morning movie.
Yeah.
Well worth a ride downtown on the bus.
Kind of had that blur to it. I don't know, I enjoyed it. So.
What's your rating?
I would give it a 7.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 7.5 for me. So
I enjoyed it. I mean, the Jinn creatures were pretty cool. They had good special effects. They'd float around.
Absolutely.
I enjoyed this movie.
Don't get confused. These aren't the kind of Jinn creatures you see on a Friday night after being at the bar and having some gin. They're floating around. No, these are the real serious Jinns.
Yeah.
You don't want to mess with these guys.
I think they even gave a little reference to maybe Ash there when he took his shirt off at the end. You know, he didn't have a chainsaw, but he had the holster with the gun. So you know, you give it a little nod to some classic movies there.
Yeah, there were some you know, being dragged away through the mist. That was sort of, you know, I mean, that was definitely kind of Evil Dead-ish.
Yeah.
But okay, well, there you go. You have it right here. Another awesome review down here in the dungeon. We've brought it to you. We've given it to you, and now it's up to you. You let us know what you think.
Yeah.
If you have any evil in your neighborhood, you give us a call. We're down here at 966 Fight Evil. That's our phone number, okay? You call us, the lines are always open. Jim's on the other end answering those telephones, okay?
He's a little crusty, but...
Yeah, so... He's mad because they don't make rotary dials anymore. But okay, so yeah, so stay scared out there, and stay tuned for upcoming events down here, and we'll keep you informed of other horror events.
Yes.
Did I say events a lot there?
That's okay.
All right.
This is an event. Each
Good.
show is an event.
Cool.
An exciting
That's correct.
event.
That's correct.
Blood flows from the gods.
See how it spreads.